The Urban City Asset Pack from PolyPixel is a set of 3D models optimized for use in your Unreal Engine games. These models are intended to assist you as a developer in creating a city environment in a lightweight, modular, easy-to-modify fashion. In this video, we will be looking at the following: an overview of the product, the technical specifications, the assets included with purchase, a breakdowns level included, ease of modification, and support resources available. At the end, we'll be providing a summation of our thoughts on whether this should be a buy or pass for projects we might work on. Please note that we are reviewing this product using Unreal Engine 4.22, so our results may differ from yours if you are using another version. Having stated that, PolyPixel lists this product at the time of this review as supporting 4.22. We are also reviewing this on a PC running Windows 10. PolyPixel lists this product as supporting Windows, Mac OS, and others. We'll start by touring the demo map included with the pack. It's a basic map showing an example layout of a city using the assets and includes displays for all of the included materials. We've done a full rebuild of the lighting in production mode. If you play the level, it brings you straight to third person so you can run around and examine the level. Let's take a moment to do that. We think the demo level looks quite good, though we felt the textures in some cases were just a little fuzzy. We would potentially replace these with new textures generated in Substance, but it depends upon our planned usage. We like the use of simple grass wind as a means of providing movement for the trees and flags. It's subtle enough to work and look nice and is not taxing at all. A minor nit, and very minor nit, is just that when exiting play mode, we received an error. This error appears to stem from a missing matinee object, so presumably this level had a fly-through that was supposed to play at start. Again, it's a minor nit, but we would encourage PolyPixel to fix it or remove it. The map labeled New Demo begins with a fly-through, and while we think it could be better, it does show off the product usage before ending and leaving the player in third-person mode to run through the map. We're not at all certain why they felt the need to include a second demo level, but we never complain about having multiple opportunities to see how the creators of assets use them as examples. We're going to let the fly-through play all the way through before we continue. PolyPixel provides the following technical specifications as found on their store page for the product. Building modular parts have between 50 and 150 poly counts. Completed buildings have poly counts between 5,000 and 10,000. The trees, which include levels of detail, have poly counts ranging from 5,000 to 10,000 as well. Included props have poly counts between 50 and 2,000. They note that props with over 500 tries have levels of detail included. We checked the poly counts for items as well as the claim that LODs were included for props over 500 tries and can confirm that the claim is true. The UVs are also clean and optimized well. Finally, we found the included materials to be constructed with minimal overhead, making them easily understood and modifiable. Let's look at the included assets. There was no light mass importance volume in this map, so we added one. Then we built the lighting in production mode. We also always encourage people to spend some time in third-person mode to ensure you have a sense of scale. For instance, by doing this, we can easily confirm that building components are either 1 or 2 stories tall based upon the height of our mannequin. As you can see, many props are decorative and are meant only to be used attached to a building. This keeps the props optimized for instancing. Completed buildings could have interiors added but appear to have been built to be purely decorative and as such are occasionally missing internally facing polys and textures. we think there's a fair number of assets for the cost. Also included is a breakdowns map in which PolyPixel provides added detail for the use of the asset pack. Let's take a second and run around this, shall we? So, for instance, you can further customize the buildings by using tileable materials, which is kind of straightforward. Quick prototyping for randomized emissives. Poles here, and of course it's got advice on how to use it and how to create your power lines. You've got rotary splines. There's subsurface scattering on the leaves. You can adjust your building lighting. If you go over here and look, there are toggles you can use for the street lights. They are actually blueprints, as well as the traffic lights. And the street signs are decals. So, lots of stuff you can do. And of course, there's a little more in here for descriptive detail as well. But it was a nice inclusion. As spoken to earlier, materials are clean and well put together, well organized, so it's easy to understand them and to make changes if you need to. So for instance, in this, it would be easy to change the emissive colors if you wanted to, or the textures. It's very straightforward. Of course, if you have the knowledge and the tools, you can export included objects if you feel the need to make any modifications and then re-import them. Exporting them also provides value if you are learning 3D modeling, as you can then see how optimized models are constructed. Quick reminder, your ability to export and modify the assets included in an asset pack does not allow you to resell assets or to modify and resell them. That is a violation of the license agreement and would be unethical to boot. While PolyPixel has many social media contact points, support resources are sparse for this product. You can post a comment on the store page, which is a method we're not fond of. There is also a forum thread devoted to the product. That is where we would suggest posting your support questions. If you encounter any issues using the product, we would also suggest skimming the forum thread to see if anyone has already asked about it. So, what are our conclusions about the Urban City Asset Pack? To start, we think it is a well-constructed, well-optimized pack for our city building needs. We appreciate the clean design of materials, the inclusion of levels of detail, and the breakdowns map that provides added hints about usage. While we might otherwise find the limited support options lacking, in this case we believe they are sufficient for the product given the type of assets involved and how well everything is built. For a product released in 2014, it has been maintained well and remains compatible with current versions of Unreal Engine. And given the types of assets, barring any major engine changes, we expect it to remain compatible for versions to come. We would recommend this if you're looking for pre-made exterior city assets for your project. If you're looking for completed interiors, this is not the pack for you, but it's not intended as such. We give this product a thumbs up for our needs. As always, take into account your own world design, budget, knowledge level, and possible support requirements before making any purchases for yourself. For more mindless pursuits, click one of the two videos. Also, if you want to be notified of Mindless Pursuits videos in the future, please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. We'll see you in the next review.